Good evening and welcome to the 61st Annual Killeen Christmas Parade. We are here and ready to get started. I'm Jamie Garrett, joined by Ellison High School senior and Killeen ISD Career Center student Anthony Robledo, and we are already underway. Welcome one and all to the most spectacular celebration in all of Whoville. Today we gather to spread joy, cheer, and a whole lot of Whoville magic here at the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade with a spectacular celebration of community, culture, and creativity. As we kick off this festive parade, let your hearts be as warm as a Whoville hug and your smiles as bright as the twinkling lights on our beloved Whoville trees. Up first, it is the Fort Cavazos 1st Cavalry Band and Color Guard. And Anthony, a great night. Doesn't feel like Christmas weather, but it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. You are a veteran of these parades. You grew up here in Killeen, so this is not your first rodeo, so to speak, as we have the horse detachment coming by. You've been here and seen this before.
Yes, sir, I have. Born and raised in Killeen since the age of 5. I've had these holiday parades happen every year.
And as we get started tonight, we want to let you know that tonight's parade will be broadcast on Killeen ISD, KilleenISD.org/live TV. So let your friends and neighbors know that they can watch the parade live tonight as we welcome the Fort Cavazos Horse Detachment. And a familiar face and a familiar beard up on top of the first team wagon. A throwback with the Fort Cavazos 1st Cavalry. We are underway. We welcome our military co-Grand Marshal, Command Sergeant Major Reed and Lieutenant Colonel Albert. And also, as we welcome Killeen Mayor Debbie Nash King, along with members of the Killeen City Council, Mayor Pro Tem Jessica Gonzalez, Council Member at Large Jose Segarra, Council Member at Large District Number 2, Council Member Joseph Solomon. District Number 3, Council Member Nina Cobb. District Number 4, Council Member Michael Boyd. Making their way through the City of Killeen streets as the parade underway. Of course, Anthony, tonight the parade going to end, as it always does, with a familiar face. Santa Claus will be making his appearance tonight, but as you found out earlier, NORAD has been tracking Santa for many, many years already, so they probably got him on their radar right now.
Yes, sir. NORAD has been tracking Santa's sleigh since 1955, when a misprinted ad directed children to call a military hotline and stuck with the tradition for years to come.
Well, you call a military hotline, no telling what you're going to get at the other end, but it's good that it's led to 55 plus years of NORAD tracking Santa Claus. As we welcome, coming past the stage, Killeen ISD Superintendent Dr. Joe Ann Fay and staff. Welcome. We have 80 plus floats, trucks, and everything in between coming tonight as we continue to see Jose Segarra come by in the truck. Up next, we're going to welcome the City of Killeen. You know, the City of Killeen out here working hard, fire, police, but not just that, but we've also got the Killeen Public Works Department. I Am Public Works, the leadership team with us tonight. We are Public Works. And making their way down the road, I Am Public Works Water and Sewer Division. The box truck is lit up. Next up, I Am Public Works Transportation with the City of Killeen Public Works Transportation Division. If you ever wondered how Santa gets up to the chimney, there it is right there. A boom lift will get Santa in place if needed. Sometimes the roof is too steep. We've also got I Am Public Works Solid Waste, led by the City of Killeen Public Works Solid Waste Division. These trucks, for many of us, our morning wake-up call twice a week.
Looking at all these lights makes me feel like a kid again, but actually I'm about to graduate, so Life's about to hit hard.
You never outgrow Christmas lights, I can tell you that. Next, it's the Nightmare Before Christmas. That's the theme of the Killeen Animal Services float. Killeen Animal Services serves the community through stray intake, quarantine, and animal adoptions. They have their animal shelter assistants, the animal control officers, and medical staff for this year's Christmas parade. They are located at 3118 Commerce Drive and here to help serve the community's animal needs. I adopted little Teddy. Teddy the Terror, we call him. We love him with all our heart. Last May, or earlier this year, adopted Teddy from the Killeen Animal Services Shelter, so a new family member for us there. Next, it is the Christmas in IT by the City of Killeen Information Technology Department. The Have You Tried Unplugging It and Plugging It Back In division, I believe is the technical name. The City of Killeen IT Department float. The tech wizards who keep everything running smoothly here to spread holiday cheer. From solving problems in a flash to keeping us connected, these holiday elves are the unsung heroes of the digital world. So big round of applause for the IT department. Up next, Carving in the Name of Freedom, General Benjamin O. Davis, VFW Post 9191, still serving. The Grinch himself has carved the roast beast, but it's not just any roast beast. Benjamin O. Davis, VFW Post 9191's mission is to cultivate camaraderie among veterans, serve our fellow servicemen and women, and contribute positively to our communities. Veterans of VFW Post 9191 are led by Commander Delise Coleman and Senior Vice Commander Patrick Wilson. Their float is decorated with the colors of red, white, and blue mixed with Christmas colors to celebrate our freedom and service our veterans. Find them at 3307 Zephyr Road in Killeen, Texas. And Anthony, are you a military brat, the common word known for it? Are you from a military family? I know that you are part of the Ellison Junior ROTC. You are Captain Robledo. I should make sure I refer to you properly.
Yes,
are you
sir.
a son of military veterans?
Yes, sir. Both my mother and father both served in the military. I'm not entirely sure doing what. They won't tell me.
Oh, those are the cool jobs. That's what you tell your friends at school. You don't tell them the real. I can't tell you that. They can't tell me that, so I have a very important parent. That's pretty cool. I am an Air Force brat, grew up all over the world. A Christmas day like today, where it's 77 degrees outside during the day, it reminds me of the 3 years I spent in the Philippines as a kid back in the 1980s. Yes, the 1980s. I know, we're going way back. We went swimming at the pool on Christmas Day every year because it was always 85 degrees on Christmas Day. So that's my memory of warm Christmases past. But I do love a nice fire in the fireplace when we can get them.
Yes, sir.
So, as we continue with our Killeen Christmas Parade, oh, this is a good one. The Killeen branch of the NAACP and the Killeen Youth Council present a Coming to America Christmas. The royal family of King Jaffe Jaffer and his beautiful queen, along with Prince Hakeem and his bride Lisa, have recently moved the family to Whoville and are ecstatic to meet their new neighbors. The family are strong advocates for all in education, health, economic empowerment, and voting rights while ensuring justice and equality for all. They invite others to join them as this group of freedom fighters meets once a month via Zoom. Check out their Facebook page and Instagram page at Killeen NAACP. On behalf of the NAACP, the royal family wishes you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You can't miss these rides coming down the road. It is the Killeen Rough Riders Lifestyle by the Killeen Rough Riders.
Every once in a while, I'll see these folks around town and I'll be thinking, those are some really rough rides, Mr. Garrett.
Yeah, I see them and I think, how do I get me one of those? How do I get me one of those? I need the ones with at least 3 wheels. I don't trust my balance on just 2 wheels. Maybe something like that, or one of the nice cars here. Yeah, all day with those.
Tell me, Mr. Garrett, did you know the idea of celebrating Christmas in July originated in 1933 at a summer camp in North Carolina?
Sounds like somebody trying to double up on Christmas gifts for the year. I can't hate on that. Always good with that. Next, it's the Texas A&M University Central Texas Warriorville. That's the theme of this float. We welcome you to Warriorville, a university on a hill where students go to learn new skills and leave without the hefty bills. Where warriors come to learn and grow. We welcome both the young and old. Transfer your credits and you'll know just how easy it is to go to Warriorville, located off Clear Creek Road at 1001 Leadership Place. Welcome to Warriorville.
That sounds like a lot of Dr. Seuss rhymes right there, Mr. Garrett. Next up, we got...
Yep, people you're very familiar with, Anthony.
Next up, we got the city of Killeen, Killeen High School JROTC. The Killeen High School JROTC cadets, also known as the RU Battalion, are demonstrating holiday spirit and esprit de corps by marching together with their community and each other. Their organization is focusing on building character through responsibility and accountability that shapes futures and creates better citizens.
Oh, and you hear the drum line coming down the road. Always a lot of fun as we welcome the Killeen High School RU Marching Band. And joining us here tonight, we have one of our band directors. What's your name? Eva, always a great sight and sound coming down the road. I know that you all had some great success this year in marching competitions representing Killeen High School.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about some of the competitions you've had recently and some of your successes.
Well, we actually attended quite a few competitions this year, and at most of them we actually won first or second in our division, which is like a really big deal because that hasn't happened in a while. And our color guard always got near the top, and so our profession was at the top, so we did lots of great things this year.
Very great stuff with the RU Marching Band. Thank you very much, Eva, for joining us here at the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade as we now welcome the Cadets Whoville Christmas Priority Charter Schools of Killeen. And their entry, Cadets Christmas Truck Priority Charter Schools Killeen, is a dedicated educational institution that provides quality learning opportunities and fosters leadership development in the Killeen community. Riding in the decorated truck will be PCS staff members and students showcasing their teamwork and spirit that define the school. Next, we have Town Square Media of Central Texas. Town Square Media Killeen, your home for your favorite songs and the best local online content with #1 for R&B, My Kiss 1031, #1 for hip hop, B106, and Central Texas's #1 for new country with Noah and Mitch in the morning on US 105, along with regional Spanish 1017 Juan FM and News Radio 1400 KTEM. Welcome to Whoville at Sonic's Galactic Whoville Adventure by the Rosewood Sonic Drive-In. Join Rosewood Sonic's Galactic Whoville Adventure where the Grinch and the Who's meet the Force, lighting up the holiday season in true Whoville, Star Wars, and Sonic fashion. Next, we've got DJ JP playing music for their annual Whobilation in Killeen. DJ JP plays all the Christmas hits as the Who's rock around the Christmas tree. Chi-Town's finest, DJ JP, is local to Killeen and hosts karaoke night every Sunday and Monday night at Bradwin's Sports Bar here in Killeen. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to DJ all your special events. Their decoration for the Whobilation, designed by Miss Erin Gonzalez and DJ JP, is sponsored by Forefront Travels. Don't forget tonight's parade, Anthony, being broadcast. You are with the Killeen ISD Career Center. So many of the folks out here running the cameras and running the whole show live at KilleenISD.org/live TV are students just like you. You are a senior at the Career Center in the Digital Audio Technology program, and great work as always being done, whether it's Friday Night Football or here at the Killeen Christmas Parade, always there producing great content in the community.
We try our best, Mr. Garrett.
And you do indeed. Next, it is Cake's Body Bar presents Voulez-Vous CTX. Cake's Body Bar in Killeen. Their float is Cake's Spatacular Hula Day. Celebrate self-care and confidence, offering a glimpse into the transformative body sculpting and rejuvenation treatments they specialize in. We've got the skilled professionals of Voulez-Vous CTX, along with spa owner Deb Cakes. Voulez-Vous CTX is Central Texas's premier all-body inclusive burlesque and cabaret troupe. Find them often at the Cove Theater of Copperas Cove. They proudly flaunt their talents for the world to see, so that anybody can be a burlesque body. Give it up for Voulez-Vous CTX. And remember to follow the pink beret. And now for something completely different, we have Smile Doctors Orthodontics.
Tell me, are you looking for some holiday cheer? Well, check out Santa's Smile Helpers, the Smile Doctors team. As an orthodontic office, their top priority is loving on people, with straightening teeth coming in as close as a second. They are proud to be the leading provider of Invisalign and braces, and are happy to offer free consultations. Stop by and let Smile Doctors Orthodontics help you get the perfect smile this holiday season.
Up next in the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade, it is Bennett Built SEMA Top 40 Bill. This is an award winner, folks. All the kids wish Santa would leave this monster truck under the tree, but today it's his sleigh. This truck was built by the local shop Bennett Built from the ground up over several hundred hours for the 2022 SEMA show in Las Vegas, where it placed in the top 10 in the Battle of the Builders off-road category. Find them at bennettbuilt.biz or on social media at bennett.built. Next, we've got today's youth, tomorrow's leaders. Members of the combined Exchange Excel Clubs of Killeen ISD provide service to our community through 4 main categories: Americanism, community, service, child abuse prevention, and youth activities. They are here this evening to help encourage other young people to get involved and help spread the light through volunteering and being a part of the community for a greater good.
Right now, we have the dance team by the Kings and Queens of Palo Alto Step Team. The Kings and Queens of Palo Alto Step Team's theme this year is Stepping into Christmas. The 20th dynamic 6th, 7th, and 8th graders show determination on the dance floor, hard work in the classroom, and creativity in their own unique style. This competitive team participates in KISD and Killeen Step Competition under the leadership of Coach Simone Gordon. The school, Palo Alto Middle School, is located on West Elms Road in Killeen. Right behind them, we got the Sparkling Whovilles Dancers by the Palo Alto Middle School Sparklers Dance Team. The Sparkling Whovilles Dancers are a middle school beginning dance team made up of 6th graders from Palo Alto Middle School. The girls will be performing a dance to Here Comes Santa Claus. This thriving dance team has worked really hard all year, and they have so much more to come. They attend middle school at Palo Alto Middle School at 2301 West Elms Road. The vehicle playing their music is sponsored by their coach, Trista Webb.
And we've got a Hello Kitty Jeep making its way down the road right in front of the Killeen Exchange Club that I got to a few moments ago. But let's tell you about them again. They're today's youth, tomorrow's leader. And they are the Exchange Excel Clubs of Killeen ISD. As I mentioned, 4 main categories of serving the community: Americanism, community, service, child abuse prevention, and youth activities. Here this evening to encourage other young people to get involved and help spread the light through volunteering and being a part of the community for a greater good. And that is a Grinch-tastic truck making its way down the street as well.
Right after them is the Eastern Hills Middle School. Welcome, welcome one and all to Eastern Hills Middle School. We are here in Eastern Hills Middle Schoolville. We are having a ball. Today I want to take you on a journey to a magical place filled with joy and glee. You may know Miss Jacqueline Bridge, principal of beloved middle school in Hawker Heights, how the Who's ran school before Christmas. In this Whoville, the Who's teach us important lessons about community, joy, and the true meaning of the holiday season.
And they have an elf on the shelf on top of the truck, or is his name Chuck? Is that Chuck on a truck? Not sure. Okay. I really hope so. That would be a great, great way to round that out. And we've got more dancers making their way down the street at the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade. The LHMS dance team, Liberty Hills Middle School. Or is it Eastern Hills Middle School? Yeah. I'm Ron Burgundy. I read the script in front of me. The dance team prides itself in showing the family we all share in everything we do. Family is the foundation of everything we are. It's a place where support and understanding are a part of what makes us whole. I'm going to turn the stage over to them and enjoy the show. Up next, we have the Lionettes dance team. Family is who we are. To us, family means trust, loyalty, and a sense of belonging. And that is what makes this team so great, part of the community. It's where they learn important lessons in life, and that life right now is all about the value of kindness, patience, and togetherness. It's the feeling of home. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lionettes cheerleaders. That's who we are. That is the Liberty Hill Middle School Lionettes.
Interview.
Well, we've got an interview coming down the road. Looks like one of the silver stars of Shoemaker High School. Either that or Superwoman with the S on her chest, making her way to join us here and talk to us. This is being broadcast on KilleenISD.org/live TV. What is your name?
My name is Jasmine Collins.
And Jasmine, what grade are you in?
I am a 11th grader at Shoemaker High School.
An 11th grader at Shoemaker High School. Now you are part of the Shoemaker dance team, the Silver Stars, with us tonight. How long have you been dancing?
This is my second year.
So your second year at the high school level, have you always been a dancer, or is this just something that you decided to jump into?
Like majority of my life, I did cheer. So starting high school, I wanted to do something.
Okay, now tell me what makes your team so great. This is your chance to brag on your team. Brag about your fellow stars.
Individually, we all have like really unique personalities that like a lot of other teams may not have. And individually wise, we're all different and we all come from different backgrounds. So coming together, we could be really superior.
Everybody brings something to the team. Jasmine, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the Christmas parade. Thank you for spending some time with us here. Part of the Silver Stars and the JV Shining Stars dance team at Shoemaker High School. And we can't forget the Liberty Hill Middle School Lionette cheerleaders making their way by as well. Sparkling and bright. As we get a visit now, we get a chance to see the Silver Stars and Shining Stars dance team in action. They are led by head director, Mrs. Sierra Williams, and assistant director, Ms. Najla Shabazz. The Stars officers are Colonel Zaire Williams, Lieutenant Colonel Tasia Adams, First Lieutenant Martiana Elux, and Second Lieutenant Juliet Mercado Torres. You can follow the Stars on Instagram using the handle Official Silver Stars to keep up with their upcoming performances. Silver Stars followed by the Shining Stars dance team. Now, Anthony, you were in my class last year when I was teaching at the Career Center. Never saw you dancing. You're more the JROTC guy, so everything, always wearing your uniform on uniform day. But, surely at some point you've tried your hand at dancing, maybe your favorite song, maybe just, without others watching. They say dance like nobody's watching, but that's what makes people go viral. These are professionals. Let the professionals handle the work tonight. The Silver Stars and the Shining Stars from Robert M. Shoemaker High School, followed, Anthony, by some folks that you might know a little bit more about. The JROTC Gray Wolves Battalion from Robert M. Shoemaker High School. A lot of pressure to be in the JROTC at Shoemaker, given that your school is named after a legendary General Robert M. Shoemaker.
Coming down here in all their shiny awards and their beautiful mass formation is the Robert M. Shoemaker High School. Followed behind them is their honored drill team wearing the festive cowboy hats.
Now, the glow-in-the-dark pieces on the rifles, you as a JROTC student, that's not standard regulation uniform for the guns, correct? That's a specialty, or is that on all guns?
Actually, sir, for the drill team, it is recommended that they do have their weapons taped, as they are using them in multiple things, whether it's left shoulder arms, right shoulder arms, or even spinning them up in the air.
Okay, I learned something tonight. The expertise of Anthony Robledo joining us tonight for the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade, being broadcast at KilleenISD.org/live TV. So if you've got some family members around the world that can't make it tonight, have them join us for the live broadcast.
Right behind the Robert M. Shoemaker High School JROTC is the Chaparral High School Army JROTC, the Chaparral Bobcats. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and kids from 1 to 92. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Chaparral High School JROTC Battalion. We wish you a wonderful holiday season tonight. The Bobcats are led by Battalion Commander Dominic Medarno, I think. I'm apologizing if I butchered that. Command Sergeant Major Billy Rodriguez and the Battalion Executive Officer
Ariana Sundin Crow, yes.
Thank you. The instructors are Lieutenant Colonel Required Matthews and Sergeant
Major Walker.
Sergeant Major Retired Walker. Tonight is a great night to be a Bobcat, and every night is a great day, and every night's a great night to be a Bobcat.
Well, we jump back into the High School Excel Club. Is that the Shoemaker Excel Club? All
Yes,
right,
sir.
recognize that blue. It's the junior club to the National Exchange Club, which is America's oldest service organization. The Excel Club performs community service throughout the area, such as Veterans Breakfast and visiting nursing homes in the area. The sponsors are Willie Jeter and Don Richardson. And here they come, the pride of C.E. Ellison High School, the Ellison Screaming Eagle Marching Band, led by Director of Bands Eric Reynolds. The Ellison Excalibur Color Guard, led by Carolyn McGrath, and the Ellison Emerald Dance Team, led by Jennifer Zaire. This season, the competitive show, Infinite Horizon, received audience praise and competitive awards, reaching the finals of the U.S. Bands Burleson competition, where first overall at the U.S. Bands Madisonville competition, earned a sweepstakes at the UIL Region Contest and performed at the UIL Area Contest. Today, they hope you enjoy listening to some of their holiday favorites. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from the Ellison Screaming Eagle Band, Excalibur Color Guard, and Emerald Dance Team.
I can tell you one thing, Mr. Garrett. If there's one thing the band really can do, it's hype up the students, providing students with excellent music throughout both football games and anytime we need it.
And with the green colors and the school colors, they're halfway to Christmas colors already. They just need a little bit of red. See some Santa hats completing the look there. Up next, we welcome Nubia Temple 191 Shriners, established in August of 1975 in Killeen, led by the illustrious Potentates Ray Baldwin. It is a nonprofit and charitable organization supporting youth programs, student aid, and community programs. That is Nubia Temple 191 Shriners. And you got a whole caravan making their way down the road. Excellent form on the wave. I give it a 10 out of 10. That's perfect form. You don't let the fingers come apart. Perfect form in the back seat there with the wave. Some people think that the parade wave is easy. It's not. It takes practice.
I've taken my hand at that wave, and it's been a little confusing each time I do it.
All right, we have a request from Killeen PD. If you are parked on the train tracks, you need to move your car. Can't believe that has to be said out loud, but if you parked on the train tracks, those are working train tracks. So you're going to come back out and your car's not going to be in Whoville anymore. It's going to be, somewhere near Houston. We welcome St. Joseph Catholic Academy. It's a pre-K through 8th grade school, a proud staple of Killeen since 1955. St. Joseph Catholic Academy offers a classical education that inspires students to explore truth, beauty, and goodness while developing critical thinking skills. Their school bus, packed with enthusiastic cheerleaders and dedicated staff, embodies the vibrant spirit of St. Joseph Catholic Academy. Whether you're a prospective parent or a member of the community, we invite you to experience the nurturing environment for yourself at 2901 East Ransier. Invite you to visit and experience the difference a Catholic education in the classical tradition can make. Schedule a tour today. Followed close behind by the Candy Wonderland. That is the theme of Signature Care Emergency Center's float. The staff at Signature Care extends their warmest wishes for a joyful and safe Christmas to all. As a dedicated freestanding emergency room, Signature Care is committed to prioritizing the health and well-being of their patients while delivering the highest quality care. Conveniently located at 800 West Central Texas Expressway, Signature Care is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to serve your emergency needs. Next, it is the Keller Williams Fort Cavazos. Look who's taking over. It's the Minions at Keller Williams Fort Cavazos, located at 100 West Central Texas Expressway, Suite 108G. They are the team of realtor superheroes ready to help you with your real estate needs. They'll help make your next move despicably easy. And Anthony, were you a baseball player growing up? Did you play sports? Because up next it is Bambino's Baseball and Softball Factory and Club. So I don't know if you were a home run hitter growing up, but baseball and softball, the theme of the float for Bambino's Baseball and Softball Factory and Club. It's a nonprofit organization where they instill life skills and discipline into the boys and girls, along with coaching the game of baseball and softball. Located at 2301 South Fort Hood Street here in Killeen, the float sponsored by members of their organization, the Bambino's Baseball and Softball Factory and Club. Here we see the float coming down now. They say the hardest thing to do in sports is to hit a baseball, and I can attest to that with personal experience. I was really good until they took the ball off the tee and started throwing it at you. Once they started throwing the ball at you, I found I couldn't do it. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you're parked on the train tracks, you need to move your vehicle. Your vehicle will be towed before it can be demolished. So please, if you parked on the train track or right near it, please return to your vehicle and get that moved. Up next, it's Ma's Place. A Whoville Christmas spirit is the theme of the float. To get into Whoville spirit, Ma's Place restaurant is cooking up a Whoville feast on Christmas Day for free for all who would like to join their friends and family at 139 West Veterans Memorial Boulevard in Harker Heights. They'll be serving between 3 and 6 p.m. Christmas Day. So Ma's Place, always a great place to pull up a chair for a Christmas Day meal. What's your go-to Christmas Day? You know, Thanksgiving's all about the turkey. Do you go with the ham on Christmas? What's the go-to at the Robledo household?
In the Robledo household, we typically do a nice who ham covered with pineapples and cherries on top.
Oh, I've not done the cherries. I bet they would fit right in the pineapple there. That makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Next, it is Freedom Behavioral Health Solutions. The Freedom Behavioral Health Solutions float is themed Merry and Bright. Freedom Behavioral Health Solutions here to free your mind and create a little more sparkle and a little less stress this season. Stop by and see them at 809 South W.S. Young in Killeen, Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Friday, 8 to noon. And the next float flying down the home stretch here like Santa's sleigh. It is the Harker Heights Methodist Children's Ministry. They welcome you to view their jolly-themed float. The Children's Ministry and 1017 club members invite you to join them every Sunday at 9 a.m. for worship, 10 a.m. for Sunday school, and Wednesdays at 5:30. Their Children's Ministry indulges in games, ministry, fellowship, and more. And they hope to see you at 208 West Cardinal Lane in Harker Heights.
Next up, following behind them is the Texas Fades.
The Texas Fades. Sorry, I thought we were going with this one right here with the Noon Lions Club of Killeen. We missed that one there. The Killeen Noon Lions Club Christmas Parade titled "We Serve All the Who's in Whoville." Stop by and see them Tuesday at noon at the Boys and Girls Club on Tremere Road. Every who is welcome. Texas Fades got the barber chair out and everything. Even Santa needs to trim the hair every now and again. As you can see, one of the best of Central Texas in 2024, that is Texas Fades, followed by Familia Ink Tattoo. They welcome you to Tattooville. Enjoy a glimpse into Familia Ink's Tattoo Village, located West Rancier and Rocky Lane. Familia Ink is keeping the heart in Central Texas while showcasing their talent, which earned them the title of Best Tattoo and Piercing Studio in Central Texas 11 years in a row. Happy holidays from your favorite tattoo family. That is Familia Ink, complete with the snow show tonight. That is an all-out blizzard the truck decorated. They got the float. Got the snow blowing tonight. And there's Cindy Lou Who up on top. Once again, Familia Ink Tattoo.
With all the snow flying around, I'm feeling like I'm in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, that's right. And there are plenty of them going around. Sneed Writing Group up next. Billy Sneed is president of the Central Texas College Retiree Association and volunteers at the Killeen Food Bank and the Food Care Center. The Sneed Writing Group. And next we have TM3 Automotive, specializing in repair and maintenance of all makes and models. With us, we have the staff and families of TM3 Automotive. Next, it is the ATWF Juniors Volleyball Club. Welcome, ATWF Juniors Volleyball Club in Killeen, and we have Coach D. Is that correct? Coach D with us. Coach D, tell us about what you guys offer there at the ATWF Juniors Volleyball Club.
Oh, hi. We're ATWF Juniors Volleyball Club out here in Killeen. We've been out here for the last 6 years. We also have training year-round. We train the young girls and young guys how to perfect their overall skill in volleyball. We also have an AAUT where we travel all the way to Houston, Dallas, Hewitt. When we get there, we go compete against other teams. And hey, we pray that this year that it be a very successful year. Ages 8 on up to 18.
And you are mid-season right now, runs September through April. Call 254-304-8117.
That's the number. Say it again, 254-304-8117.
Thank you, Coach D. Merry Christmas. Next down the road, the Unleashed Beasts Motorcycle Club. Santa's Candyland, the theme of the Unleashed Beasts Motorcycle Club float. Lollipops and gumdrops place a smile on everyone's face and heart. Family is what we celebrate the most. They've got the children of their family riding on Santa's sleigh, surrounded by lollipops and gumdrops, sharing what the community means to them. Unleashed Beasts Motorcycle Club's a staple in the Killeen community, always ready to spread joy, happiness, and love. Located at 428 West Veterans Memorial Boulevard, the float is sponsored by Unleashed Beasts Motorcycle Club, Killeen Chapter.
Following right behind them is the Mountain View Elementary and After School Club. Here is Mountain View Elementary and After School Clubs. Mountain View, under the guidance of Principal Christy Galloway, has an enrollment of 777 students. Fun fact, Principal Christy Galloway was also a student and teacher at Mountain View. Mountain View has several after-school clubs, which includes choir, 2nd and 5th grade running club, and pre-K through 1st grade ball club.
Following right behind Roy J. Smith Middle School, legends and leaders. Roy J. Smith is proud to showcase its outstanding student athletes at the Killeen Christmas Parade. Leading the way are the 8th grade volleyball team, whose dominant performance has earned them back-to-back district championships. Also representing Smith football are the talented 7th grade district champions and the 8th grade team that secured a strong 2nd place finish this year. Accompanying them are the spirited cheerleaders whose energy and enthusiasm support every victory at Roy J. Smith. They excel in both academics and athletics, fostering success in the area, and want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Following up next, Whoville on Wheels. That is the theme for the Child and Youth Services buses. The CYS buses decorated with twinkly lights, garland, and holiday cheer. The Whoville wheels are driven by Max and the Grinch straight out of Whoville. They've got their youth helpers with them from their school-age programs and youth centers who are jolly, merry, and bright. Child and Youth Services located on Fort Cavazos, Building 36,000 from 7:30 to 4:30 for all your child care, sports, and instructional programming needs. And I recognize this uniform. It is the Leon Valley Scouts from Scouting America, the Leon Valley District. The mission of Scouting America, formerly known as the Boy Scouts of America, is to prepare young people to make ethical choices over their lifetimes by instilling in them the values of the Scout oath and law. Ladies and gentlemen, our city's own Scouts are future leaders. Walking with them are the volunteers supporting local scouting units to ensure that the youth members receive the best possible scouting experience in the safest possible environment. Check out Scouting America for your kiddos. Follow close behind, it's the Whoville Cub Scout Adventures. That's the theme of Cub Scout Pack 210 of Killeen. This rambunctious group of Whoville's finest Who Scouts embody the values of Who Scouting as they live by the Who Scout Oath and Law. Join these Who Scouts of Cub Scout Pack 210 as they go camping, learn skills, and perform community service. Visit scouting.org and click the Be a Scout link. Now, make sure that your roof is ready for Santa's sleigh. That thing's pretty heavy with all those toys in it. And in this cheerful town of Whoville, there's a local company called Pioneer United Roofing. They are Whoville's favorite roofer. Year-round, they help make all of our fellow Who's homes roof-proof and protected from roof leaks. They can replace your old and damaged roof. And in their downtime, they even help keep the Grinch away. They're located down the street in downtown Killeen. Community is what's most important to them. They are here to stay. Need a free estimate or you're not familiar with the process? Pioneer United Roofing's got you. Give them a call. Up next, it is Sinai Church. Sinai Church is here to declare that Jesus is King. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Sinai Church is located at 701 East Stand Schluter. Open Sundays 9 a.m. for the English service and 11 a.m. for the Spanish service. Next is the City of Killeen Youth Advisory Council coming down the road right after Westside Baptist Church. Westside Baptist Church, an oasis of light in a darkened world. They want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Up next, as you can see on your screen, if you're watching from afar outside of Whoville at KilleenISD.org/live TV, the City of Killeen Youth Advisory Council, or Youth Advisory Commission, presents Horton Saves Who Christmas. The Jungle of Newell inhabitants are up to mischief again. They're trying to ruin Whoville's Christmas, but Horton is here to save the day. While the Whos are enjoying their Christmas festivities safely on the speck upon the clover flower, Horton protects them by spreading Christmas cheer. The Youth Advisory Commission wants to use their voice as the youth representatives of the community to spread Christmas cheer just like Horton by reminding everyone to make clothing and blanket donations to their Garden of Hope bins at the Killeen Family Rec Center, located at 1700 Stand Schluter, because a person's a person no matter how small. Up next, the Unity Dancers of Killeen. The Unity Line Dancers of Killeen are a non-profit dance group that comes together several times a week to promote a healthy lifestyle through dancing. They are well known for their community service, commitment to nursing homes and rehabilitation centers in the Killeen, Harker Heights, Coppers Cove, Temple, and Belton areas, providing entertainment through dance, food, and a lending ear or hand to the residents, the Unity Line Dancers of Killeen. Up next, the Puerto Rican Kids and Ballet Folkloric Bayacu, proud ambassadors of the Sociedad Cultural Hispanoamericano, bring to you La Plaza de Whoville, their 2024 Juvenile Queen Ivelisse Ortiz rejoices as our joyful neighbors representing our Hispanic countries dance and celebrate as one in the town square. Because here in Whoville, a person is a person no matter how small or where they come from. And we have a guest with us. Are you the mayor of La Plaza de Whoville?
I would love to, but this plaza is for everybody. So we are just honored to be here again on this parade. We represent all the Hispanics here in Killeen. We're glad to be an organization that reached out to the city, and I have welcomed them so much. So I really appreciate just being here for this beautiful celebration.
Tell us a little bit about our dancers here and what we're seeing.
So we are always representing our culture. So we have a little bit of all the Puerto Rican dances over here, especially plena. So we're over here just representing Puerto Rico and all their joy that, especially we have during Christmas. So we're honored to be here, and we just love to see their community.
And we didn't get your name.
David Gillette.
David, thank you so much for joining us, David. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for being here with us at the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade. Up next, it is the Korean American Association bringing the Korean American culture to us tonight. Followed by Whosoeversville, the theme of the American Heritage Girls Float. Whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. And of course, for the American Heritage Girls, Christmas doesn't come from a store, it's from loving God, family, and community and country. The American Heritage Girls Troop 8117 meets at Calvary Fellowship, Bell County, most Mondays, from 6 to 7:30. The Welcome to Whosoeverville float making its way past the stage from the American Heritage Girls Troop 8116. We see the pretty cowgirls making their way down the street. The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Mu Theta Omega Chapter has chosen pretty cowgirls as their theme to symbolize their commitment of service to all mankind to the community of Central Texas. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is the first Greek-lettered sorority founded for and by African-American women on January 15, 1908 on the campus of Howard University. The local chapter, Mu Theta Omega, has awarded thousands in scholarships to local high school students. They host a youth leadership program for students ages 11 to 13 and provide weekend and holiday meals for students in need at a local elementary school. These initiatives are just a few of the examples of the services Mu Theta Omega provides to the Central Texas community. They can be followed on social media accounts at Killeen AKAs.
Mr. Garrett, did you know while Coca-Cola actually popularized Santa's red suit in the 1930s, the color was based on an earlier depiction of St. Nicholas and Santa Claus?
Now, how can we know that if it was all black and white television back then? How did we figure these things out? Up next is the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity.
That is a really good question, Mr. Garrett.
Next, we've got the Little Miss Jabberwock pageant program by the Killeen Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. Who should happen to come to Whoville today? None other than the Little Miss Jabberwock pageant program. The participants, along with the newly crowned Little Miss Jabberwock 2024 and her court of Little Miss Jabberwock pageant program, Little Miss Diva, Little Miss Congeniality, Little Miss Photogenic. The Little Miss Jabberwock pageant program is a youth initiative under the Killeen Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. Any young lady aged 7 to 11 is invited to participate next September. You never know who will be crowned next. The Killeen Alumni Chapter, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, a national organization that was founded in 1913 on the campus of Howard University. Killeen is one of 1,000 chapters all over the world. The Killeen chapter has been servicing the Killeen area since 1974. This group of educated women are devoted to sisterhood, service, scholarship, and social action. They pride themselves in doing service in the Killeen area. Next, we have Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, an international sisterhood of college-educated women of diverse backgrounds, talents, and careers. This organization was founded January 16, 1920 at Howard University. The local chapter has served in the Central Texas area since May of 1983. They are committed to community service and scholarship provision for local high school seniors. The sorority members, mentors, school-age young ladies from elementary to high school. These youth serve alongside the sorority, learning to serve their communities. The Zeta Amici, founded in 1948, is an auxiliary of women who work in conjunction with the sorority to promote the ideals of the sorority, scholarship, service sisterhood, and finer womanhood. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority. Next, we've got Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity, Inc. Phi Beta Sigma Chapter Fraternity, Inc. was founded January 9th, 1914 on the campus of Howard University. The Theta Delta Sigma Chapter is the local Killeen chapter of Phi Beta Sigma. The fraternity is committed to excellence and service to humanity. Fraternity is accomplished by reaffirming and maintaining our strong commitment to the ideals of brotherhood, scholarship, service, and fellowship. That is Zeta Phi Beta Sorority. Founded January 16th, 1920 at Howard University. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority, Inc. Working in conjunction with the sorority and Zeta Amici to promote the ideals of the sorority, scholarship, service, sisterhood, and finer womanhood.
Here's a good one, Mr. Garrett. Did you know that the stop-motion animation for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was so detailed that it took 18 months to complete? Talk about patience. I could not wait that long.
So they're working through the summer months when it doesn't really feel like Christmas weather. They're making the holiday spirit. Hill Country Arts is the theme of the Hill Country Arts Academy. And they're proud to present Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This private school in Killeen offers individualized academics integrated with dance, music, art, and drama for grades K through 8. Watch as these young performers spread holiday cheer. The Academy is dedicated to nurturing each child's unique talents and fostering a love for the arts. Let's give a warm welcome to the Hill Country Arts Academy. They're followed by Whoville at Elder Mitsubishi. Happy holidays from Elder Mitsubishi of Killeen. Elder Mitsubishi started as Dream Cars of Austin in 1999, but since 2022, Killeen has been the new home for Mitsubishi, earning an overall rating of 4.9 stars. Elder has developed the dealer for the people mindset and has committed itself to helping the community and helping people get into nicer, newer cars, including what you're looking at here. These two vehicles, the red one looks like part of Santa's sleigh, is a 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander SEL, and the white vehicle is a Mitsubishi, a 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport Trail Edition. Stop by 5000 East Central Texas Expressway in Killeen or reach out to 254-277-6614. Next, we've got The Grinch Who Found Joy, proclaiming the true gift of Christmas. That's the theme for the House of Worship Killeen. Their mission statement is to reclaim the broken, battered, bruised, and bored, and to restore them to wholesomeness through holiness. For holiness is not an organization, but an organism. Come and join them at 307 West Avenue B in Killeen for Wednesday night Bible study at 7 p.m. and Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m. Now we've got the aliens invading. Aliens invade Whoville. Traveling through the galaxy, the aliens from Area 254 notice a snowflake, and on that snowflake, Whoville. The aliens set a course for Whoville, arriving just in time to celebrate Christmas. The aliens invite you to come out to Area 254 to enjoy bowling, skating, bumper cars, laser tag, and the arcade. The staff look forward to seeing you. Oh, and the food is out of this world as well. At Area 254, located at 901 South Fort Hood Street, it's open daily at 11 a.m.
Alrighty, Mr. Garrett. Up here we got a member or team lead, from the Girl Scouts. Can you tell me about yourself, ma'am? Let's start off with your name.
Hi, my name is Janie Freed. I am a team lead of Heart of Central Texas Service Unit.
Hi, Mrs. Freed. It's a pleasure to meet you. Can you tell me about what the Girl Scouts do out here in Killeen?
Yes, we serve our community by doing a lot of projects and giving to our communities. We cover Harker Heights, Nolanville, Killeen, and Fort Cavazos.
That's quite the wide area, Mrs. Freed. Y'all got a nice, beautiful lineup with the flags out and the festive wear.
So our flags are carried by our drill and ceremony troop.
Ooh, a drilling ceremony troop. Sign me up.
Yeah, and by the way, extra bonus points if you leave Girl Scout cookies under the tree for Santa Claus. Those aren't just cookies. You leave a couple of those Thin Mints and some of the coconut cookies, then that's a grand slam. January 15th, the Girl Scout cookies will be out. I promise you there's none left from last year, because if those are in your house, they will not last a full calendar year. But January 15th, it is back on again. Still have cars on the train tracks, folks. If you want to ride home when you get out of here, got to get those cars moved off of the train tracks, please, so they do not get towed. And again, a big thank you to the Girl Scouts of Central Texas for being with us. We've got Welcome to Whoville. That's a theme of the Brilliant Girls Rock Club and their truck, Brilliant Girls Rock Club, located at Timber Ridge Elementary School, 5402 White Rock Drive. Anthony, have you ever seen It's a Wonderful Life? It's a black and white movie, so might not translate to this generation, but were you a watcher of that movie growing up? Have you ever seen it?
I believe I've watched it once or twice, Mr. Garrett.
I got to go see it in theaters a couple of years ago. It's not my favorite Christmas movie, but that was a pretty cool experience. It was a box office flop, so when I watched it in 2022 at a theater, I was one of the few people apparently that has ever seen it in a theater, because it was a box office flop. It's become legendary. They probably would have considered it a viral sensation, because it didn't catch on at first, but then it went viral. It got hot, and people started watching it every single year. But again, big welcome to the Brilliant Girls Rock Club and their Welcome to Whoville float this year. That is the theme of the Brilliant Girls Rock Club, located at Timber Ridge Elementary School, 5402 White Rock Drive. And now, I like to, as an old guy, I like to tell people, like back in my day, if you missed The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which was always my favorite Christmas show, cartoon, movie, if you missed it when it came on TV one time a year, you missed it for the whole year. It was an event. You had to make plans. You had to sit down. You had to make sure that the popcorn was made, that the eggnog was ready, that everything was ready to go, because you did not want to miss the Grinch. Now there's movies and shows and cartoons, and you can stream it anytime, but it's still my all-time favorite. And joining us now, the mean one by the Grinch, John Stossel, coming down the street, the one and only Grinch. Every year he spreads his unique brand of holiday cheer and mischief running along the streets in the community, making special appearances, and exciting kids of all ages. Exciting kids. That's one way to put it. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos on TikTok or Instagram of little children being terrified and running out of the room when the Grinch comes in. But hey, it's all in love. The Grinch, his heart grew that day. But this year, the Grinch has upped his game. He's riding in style in a white Grinch-themed Jeep Wrangler driven by Cindy Lou Who herself. Give him a big holiday cheer. And make sure to keep an eye on your decorations as well. High five from the Grinch all the way around. Again, we welcome you to the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade. I'm J.D. Garrett, Anthony Robledo joining me. Anthony is a senior at Ellison High School in the Killeen ISD Career Center. Tonight's television production has been put on, produced, and run by Killeen ISD Career Center students under the direction of Brad Retz and Mike Bartosik. They've done a great job organizing this, but behind the cameras, here on camera, working in the truck, it's all Killeen ISD Career Center students. And a great event and a great chance to get out here. When you started high school 3 short years ago, 4 years, 3.5, I guess, as a freshman, did you ever think that you'd be on television hosting the City of Killeen Christmas Parade?
I'm not going to lie, Mr. Garrett. I didn't even think I was going to go into radio.
Yeah, you joined the class last year. You got into football broadcasting. You got into some of the TV side of things as well. So now you get into the broadcasting side, and you get in front of the camera now because you were always running the camera and things like that for broadcasts. So joining us for the Christmas parade here on KilleenISD.org/live TV as we watch the Grinch go by and welcome the Killeen Rough Riders Horse Club. The Rough Riders of Killeen, founded July 4th, 1999 by Ed Washington, Israel Buttons, Lucky Robertson, Bill Wright, Thurman Beavers, and Quentin and Carlene Miles. The Rough Riders Killeen, sponsored by Holiday Inn Express of Temple, but we've got a Rough Rider representative with us. Who do we have joining us here for the Killeen Christmas Parade? And Kamila, you are with the Rough Riders. Tell us a little bit about what the Rough Riders do.
A little bit of everything. We support the community, ride horses, and trail ride. We go do dancing, and we bring to the community whatever we bring.
That is fantastic. We see the Rough Riders here. Now, do you have a preference, your favorite kind of horse? Do you have a favorite horse? What's that? Tennessee Walker. I don't know anything about horses. Is that a type of horse, or is that the name of one of your horses?
That's a type of horse.
That's a type of horse. See, I'm learning so much here tonight. I did not know that was a type of horse. I just know the horses that go fast. My grandfather actually was a horse trainer growing up, but I didn't get around the horses much. They scared me. One tried to eat a carrot out of my hand once and almost took my finger with it. So that was my last experience with a horse. But they are beautiful, majestic creatures, and we welcome you and thank you for stopping by and seeing us here. The Rough Riders Horse Club, the Killeen Rough Riders, ladies and gentlemen. Coming together to promote family activities, unity, and good sportsmanship by participating in community services. The Rough Riders Killeen supports Sagert Ranch Elementary, Harker Heights Head Start, Central Texas 4C Education on Western horseback riding, and October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Rough Riders Killeen, ladies and gentlemen. Always a favorite of the kids, young and old, when the horses come by. So we had a debate recently, white Christmas lights, colored Christmas lights. Is there a preference in the Robledo household?
Our overall preference is warmth over colors. So to create a cozy environment, did you know that warm lights actually work a lot better?
I didn't. You sound like a professor. Did you go to school for this?
No, I just Googled it one day.
Okay. Okay, well, that is worth a Google for sure as we welcome now Rancier Middle School, ladies and gentlemen. Rancier Middle School dance team.
Mr. Garrett, here's another little fun fact. Did you know that kissing under the mistletoe dates back to Norse goddess Frigg, where the plant was a symbol of love and peace?
I did not know that. There's just a fact a minute coming from Anthony here tonight at the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade. what is the family tradition in your household? Is it presents on Christmas Eve or presents Christmas morning?
It's actually something a little special. We do one present Christmas Eve night, then we wake up and do breakfast at noon, because that's a common thing that we do.
Wow.
And then we do presents after breakfast Christmas morning.
Okay, well, that's a good tradition. You got to be careful what kind of family you married into. I was an all Christmas presents on Christmas morning family. I married into a Christmas Eve presents family, and it's created conflict for years and years as we see the Roos going by and the Roo cheerleaders making their way. They're going to be followed by a special performance by some of your buddies, but we'll let the Roo cheerleaders join us at the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade.
Well, let's switch it up a minute, Mr. Garrett. So instead of a fun fact, here's a fun little joke. Can you tell me, what's a Christmas tree's favorite candy?
I don't know, what is a Christmas tree's favorite candy?
Well, since they get hung on the Christmas tree very often, the Christmas tree's favorite candy is ornaments. Ornaments.
You can have that one, folks. Put that one in the back pocket for a Christmas morning joke. Now, Anthony, tell us who we have here.
Alrighty, folks, this is the C.E. Ellison High School, JROTC, also known as the Eagle Battalion. Following behind the banner is Commander Brandon Rosario, followed by the Color Guard, and Command Sergeant Major Pink, in a mass formation where all companies are lined up, with Battalion Commander Jocelyn Madueno holding her rifle, calling cadences on the side. Following behind them is the Eagle Battalion's drill team, complete with green accessories and festive fun.
Now, you are not in uniform tonight, but you are a member of the Ellison JROTC, a captain, is that correct?
Yes, sir, the Alpha Company Commander and Academic Team Commander.
All right. We've got a special guest making their way down the streets now. The Texas Corvette Club and Anime Sonica. And Santa definitely would love these sleighs. The Corvette Club making their way down the street. Making their way past the stage in front of the Corvettes, it was the How Anime Sonica Saved Christmas. That was the theme of the Anime Sonica float. Heroes and villains alike have united to save Christmas from the calamitous clutches of the Grinch. Anime Sonica is Bell County's very own celebration of Asian culture, with everything from art, collectibles, celebrity guests, a concert, and an Asian food festival. It's happening February 15th and 16th at the Cadence Bank Center. Get tickets at animesonica.com. It's a whole lot of Corvettes making their way down the final stretch of the Killeen Christmas Parade. 61 years strong. I don't want to try to do the math as to when this started, but I'm thinking 1963 sounds about right. If I had to guess, 1963, 61 years ago, somebody get your calculator, check my math. I'm proud of my numbers. I'm great with numbers, terrible with math. When letters got involved, I checked out. Is that 63 years?
I think so.
I think so, yeah. That's right. Corvette's been around a little bit longer. I think the origin of the Corvette coming in the mid-1950s, if I'm not mistaken. And there's Rudolph in that shiny red Corvette out in front, leading the way with that bright red nose. Followed by all of Santa's reindeer. Say them with me, you know them. There's Dasher and Dancer up in front. Now they measure it by horsepower, but It's reindeer power, folks. I've verified it with the manufacturer. So we had Dasher, we had Dancer, we had Prancer and Vixen. There's Comet, and Cupid. And that's normally where I lose track of the reindeer names. Then I go into, Dopey and Sneezy and Sleepy, and I get my 7 dwarves and my 7 reindeer mixed up. But there's Comet, Cupid, and Donner, and Blitzen.
There we go.
I cheated, I read the subtitles.
Alrighty, folks, we got a special guest tonight, followed by all these beautiful reindeer, is Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Alrighty, my Whoville citizens, it's time to put your hands, feet, and tails together, because here comes Mrs. Claus and Santa! Coming in hot on the City of Killeen fire truck, driven by some of the City of Killeen's finest. Let's make sure we give them a warm welcome that is warmer and sweeter than his favorite hot cocoa and chocolate chip cookies.
And don't forget about Sparky there in the back seat. Sparky saying hi to everybody as he goes on by. And there they are, Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, rounding out the City of Killeen Christmas Parade, the 61st annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade. Well, Whoville citizens, the Grinch didn't stop Christmas. It came somehow or another. It came just the same. And all of your Christmas spirit made the Grinch think of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas means a little bit more. This season, let your heart grow 3 sizes and be sure to give back to those in need in your community by partnering with one of the amazing floats that you saw tonight. We hope all of you enjoyed the City of Killeen's 61st annual Christmas Parade and wish you all a very Merry Whoville Christmas. I'm Jamie Garrett. Thank you so much for joining us on the live broadcast. Anthony Robledo, fantastic job. Ellison Senior, Killeen ISD Career Center Senior, part of the Digital Audio Tech program. We had some of the audio students out here, a lot of the video students out here as well. Your future high school students can be part of programs like this at the Career Center. They are running the show behind the cameras. You can't see in there. I can see it. The lights are bright, but I can see it. Thank you all so much. Kathryn in the booth running things for us tonight. Brad and Mike, Mike Bartosik, Brad Retz, the Killeen ISD Career Center instructors and engineer, helping to get this all set up tonight. A great night. Anthony, your final thoughts. Did you have a favorite? We don't influence the judges now, but did you have a favorite here tonight?
Ooh, that's a really hard pick with all the fun festivities. Giving my unbiased opinion, I had to say it had to be some of the more colorful lit up floats, especially the one that passed snow by. It felt like I had something straight out of a Hallmark movie.
It was very festive, yes.
As we see down here in historic downtown Killeen, everything's lit up, especially the Christmas tree.
Well, it's been a great night, so thank you, Anthony. Thank you to the City of Killeen for allowing Killeen ISD to come out here and give their students this great opportunity. It may be warm for December, but the Christmas spirit is bright, and it definitely looks, if it doesn't feel, a lot like Christmas. We thank you for joining us on the broadcast, and we thank you for joining us out here in downtown Killeen. Thank you so much. This has been the 61st Annual City of Killeen Christmas Parade. Thank you and good night.